Good evening, Southern Soul Tarot fam. Sorry, I'm running like 5 minutes late. My kid keeps escaping his bed, so I chase him down. Welcome, Christina. So basically, the reason I want to recap this with Gannon is because today I was kind of like replaying in my head the conversation with him last night, and it was almost like he was kind of talking a little, like I kind of felt like little bits and pieces here and there of energy coming off from him, and then I would get goosebumps through my whole body again. So every time I get goosebumps, it's almost like something is maybe new or something's changed that I'm not aware of. So thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. But I want to thank you. Sutter, Kathy Sutter. I called you by your last name. It was like baseball or something. Sutter. Anyways, yeah. So I don't know. I just kind of wanted to retouch on it today and see. It's been a couple days. I know Texas Equusearch is on their way in now to try to help with the recovery, or not the recovery, but the search basically for Gannon. And so yeah, that's what's going on at this moment. But I was kind of wondering if any of y'all had any questions, maybe, or things that y'all have come across that y'all hardly said. I know. Let me fix my chair. It's like stuck on a shoe. Okay, so I know Miss Texas, you had said that. Hey Jay, I know that you had said that the mother had possibly rented a car now that it came out. Hi, Secret Lady. Thank you. I appreciate it. Sorry. Should put it on silent. Okay, that was my private reading. I'll get back with them in just a second. That's why I didn't get to upload it. I had to do this private reading tonight, so that's why I went ahead and uploaded that. So that was more, I had to get that done. So it was very important. It was for a good friend. So let's see. So Miss Texas, where you at, girl? I don't see you. Are you saying about the car too, Martha, Monday? Yeah. So now I'm hearing she rented a car. Hi, Gypsy Soul. That's what we were talking about. The surveillance thing I saw, it didn't show anything. So all you could see was like the kind of it was just dark outside. I think it was the night before or something like that, though, from what they were showing. Like it was like 10 to 11 or something like that. Yeah, there's what Miss Texas said. We know now that the mother rented a car and returned it on Monday evening. Was it, Miss Texas? Hi, Christy. Hi, Jackie. Hi, Paula, if I haven't said hi yet. So yeah, basically more information is coming out that it's kind of like it's not making her look any better. And that actually was having the chills about it before I knew. Yeah, that's what I'm saying right now. That's what we're talking about. Yeah, she rented a car and then returned it on Monday evening. So what does that say too? Maybe that's why I couldn't pick up, where he was. That's why maybe I wasn't picking up that he was really at home or at the what was it called? Gods of the Gardens or Gardens of the Gods or whatever it was called, the place they went to do the hiking trail at. But I was wondering what y'all were thinking about, like if we did a reading tonight, like what would y'all be interested on asking, or so now that we know about the car, things like that. So I haven't heard anything else about the carpet, to be honest. Hi, Nikki. So I don't know. I know they took, like someone said, they took bags of evidence out. So I'm assuming, which is again assuming, I'm guessing that they probably took some of that evidence too. But I do know she had the carpet cut out or removed. But I would imagine something had to be left behind. So. As you're coming in the chat room, if you give it a thumbs up, we'd greatly appreciate it. Like I said, if you're not subscribed, you can click over here on the subscription bell and the notification bar, and it'll let you know in the future when we have chats like this. I upload tarot readings pretty much every day, and then we have chats like this every night to go over them. So like I said, as you're coming in, if you can hit the thumbs up, I greatly appreciate it, especially for the people who are looking for Gannon. This will help them be able to find this chat, and maybe they can offer us some more information that we don't have, so that we can piece together with the information that we have currently. So that would be great. Like I said, if y'all could thumbs up it, I greatly appreciate it. Like I said, we are looking for Gannon, and the more that people put out their energy to look for him, the more energy we'll get in return. So that's kind of, that's the purpose of the thumbs up. It's not for me, it's for Gannon. So yeah, I heard she applied as a flight attendant. I did hear that. I don't know what she would have done with that, but I kind of did that in my reading, Secret Lady, and I don't really want to go over that part of it again, because in my reading, I kind of feel like I touched on that. I don't know if you had a chance to watch that reading yet. I think I uploaded it about 2 days ago. But like I said, I do know we can ask him questions about as far as like what's going on right now, and see if he has anything to say about it. Like I said, all I know is I'm not guaranteeing he's going to come through and say anything, but I do know that I before I found out about about like everything that was going on today, I had kind of gotten the chills this afternoon, and so I thought that was odd, and like he kind of crossed my mind. So yeah, that's what I'm kind of thinking, and I think I'm only going to use one deck to do it, to be honest, because I don't know. Like I said, I just channeling Gannon. And see what's going on with the rental card and the dark card. But I'm just could you please tell us where your body might be and where she might be? Yeah, I just told him that, Gypsy Soul, actually. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and start, and I'm just going to see what he gives us, because I'm going to ask him about the rental, and let's see just what pops out in the cards. So that day that Sunday, she would have got the rental. And again, this card wanted to pop out, which popped out yesterday, which was the 5 of Pentacles, which is out in the cold. So, that card, like I said, I just wanted to point that out. And again, the day that the card came, that she rented the car, there was a 2 of Pentacles energy going on, which is an earthly energy, and they are trying to make a decision between 2 things. So, I said maybe she finally made a decision that day whether to do it or not to do it, and that's when she made the decision with the hike in the car. So, we'll see. Like I said, as you're coming in the chat room, if you could give it a thumbs up and you're interested in trying to help find Gannon, if you could give it a thumbs up, I greatly appreciate it. It'll help bring in more people who are looking for him also, and they can maybe have some information that will help us find him. So if you're coming to the chat room to try to find Gannon, I would greatly appreciate it if you give a thumbs up and hit the notification and subscribe bell over here too, so that way you can be notified in the future whenever we have more chats like this and anything else that we find out about Gannon coming up soon. Yes, I did that, Miss Texas, for you. So I asked him about the day about the car. This is what he showed me. The death cycle ended. So the day that she got the car is when something happened, is all I'm going to say. Yeah. There's wands again in reverse, like an immature energy coming in fast and quick, and they did something stupid, and wands are fire again, and this is with the car, and so now we have the car, the fire, and the death in the same day coming out. The death card, which means the end of a cycle. So not death itself literally, but it can mean that at times. Again, this is a tarot card reading so it is for entertainment purposes only. This is with all due respect to the family. Like I said, we were just trying to help find Gannon. That's all that this is. Like I said, I just want to make that clear. Like I said, this is all with good intention. So let's find out. Follow video. There's water. It's the Ace of Cups. It's being dumped out. It's like in reverse. So it's kind of like I said again, it's like he felt betrayed emotionally. It's like the Holy Grail, the Ace of Cups. So it was dumped out after all these things happened that day of the car. So why was it dumped out? What happened? Who dumped it out? The Queen of Wands, the Queen of Cups in reverse came out. So which means somebody was all in their emotions and upset. Like you can see it when she's upright, it's like she's pleasant, she's sweet. It looks, when you look at it this way, it looks like she's almost like a thunderstorm coming up behind her. Like this is Pisces not Pisces. Yeah, it's Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. So it's a water sign. Like I said, as you're coming in the chat room, if you give it a thumbs up, I greatly appreciate it. It'll help us bring in more energy for people who are trying to help find Gannon. Like I said, they might have some information for us that we do not have currently. Well, we just found out about the rental car and some other stuff. So like I said, if you are here to help to find Gannon, please give it a thumbs up. Like I said, because that is what we are trying to do. So, and here again is the King of Wands that was here yesterday with the Queen of Cups in reverse. He's also in reverse again. So right after it happened, she came out with this like ugly energy. And I don't know if this is her again taking on the male energy she was taking on yesterday or another person itself. But basically her emotions and actions blew up. It was like a bomb, kind of. Like a ticking time bomb. The emotions and the actions being in reverse right next to each other. And they're a pair. Like they don't match, but it's a king and queen, so it might as well be a pair. Yeah, and currently at this point, somebody's coming out of the Three of Swords of heartbreak. I'm not sure who that would be. Like I said, we're going to have to clarify that to see why that would be happening. They're coming out of the Three of Swords because they're showing that the Three of Cups is starting to be revealed, which means it's starting to come out that things were happening. The rental car, the hike, the Burger King, the burnt carpet, any of those things that he feels is the most relevant out of those four things are going to be the Three of Cups. So it's like it's all coming out. So that's why he's coming out of a heartbreaking feeling, because it's like it's starting to come out. And so he feels good that it's coming out. That's what he wants. That's what we want. We want it to come out. We want to know what happened. Like I said, if you're coming in the chat room and you're enjoying it, we're trying to find Gannon. So if you could please hit the thumbs up and the like and subscribe bell. Like I said, it'll help bring in more people who are also looking for him. Like I said, it will give help bring more substance to the chat, and they might have information that we don't have. Like I said, and this is the Two of Cups, is the last card that came out for him. So not only is the person, like I said, he's happy because the person is pretty much being outed for all the things that they did wrong. But honestly, I feel like this is him and his dad and his mom. I think it's kind of like he's laughing in her face, to be honest. Like, I'm not trying to smile because it's not funny, but it's almost like you acted like an ass with the Three of Cups and overindulged and thought you were going to get away with something. Now you ain't even allowed in your own home anymore, and my mom is. Like, it's almost like that's what you get. Like that's what I'm feeling. So, I mean, I don't know. It's almost like that. As I said, he's like, that's what you get. Like how you feel about my mama being in your bed. Like I said, we have the Two of Pentacles, which means, like I said, he felt betrayed because here is the Seven of Swords. So that means someone was lying, stealing, cheating, manipulating, doing all of those things. Hi, Jackie. Hi, Roberta. Like I said, you're coming to the chat room. If you can give it a thumbs up, we're trying to find Gannon. And by doing that brings in more good energy, more positive vibes, and maybe more information that we don't have. So it'll help the people in the search bar who are trying to find him as well, help bring them here so that they can know, maybe tell us something we don't know, or vice versa. So we have the Death card in reverse, and he lost a bit of sleep over that because obviously it caused a lot of anxiety and depression and things. Even on the other side, you can still have those sad feelings, So I'm not saying he's passed, but what I'm saying is that the Death in reverse put him into a state of anxiety and insomnia. Yeah, she was in a sugar dating site. That's why I said he was going to divorce her. That's what I think happened. I think she knew he was going to divorce her. And then when he left, she was so pissed with him, she took it out on that kid. That's what I think she did. That's a great point. Thank you for somebody bringing that up. I don't know who brought that up, but yes, she was on a sugar mama site trying to get a new sugar daddy. And apparently, like, they weren't even, like, from what I understand, like, I don't know. From what I understand, they weren't even sleeping in the same room. But I don't know if that's true or not. All I know is that they were on the edge of divorce, and the dad had to go out of town for a while, and that would have given her the opportunity to do what she wanted to do. So that's all I'm going to say about that. She knew he was about to leave her. And again, that's why the Knight of Wands comes in reverse. As I just pulled the card, I still hadn't even looked at the Chariot moving forward. He was moving forward. She couldn't take it. So that's why she acted out, lost her mind, and went into, dumped out all the emotions, and had the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups and the King of Wands come out in reverse right after that. So as you're coming into the chat room, like I said, we're trying to bring in more energy for Gannon so that we can figure out where he is. So if y'all are interested in trying to find him, if you give it a thumbs up, I greatly appreciate it. You can hit the subscribe bell and notification bell. And anytime that we get any new information, we usually do a new reading on him, and then we'll discuss it. Like I said, the people will drop more information in the comment box as we go along so that we can add it on. So whenever the emotions were dumped out, the 10 of Cups also was dumped out. Again, the happy home was dumped out. So that's how he feels. So with the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Cups, who's the Queen of Cups in reverse? Yeah, the Queen of Cups wanted a brand new start. And she felt as if she did what she did, then she could have a brand new start. That's why I think she acted as she did. Like I said, we're doing Gannon right now. Like I said, if you're interested in having more people come in that might know more information than we do, if you could like it as you come in, that would greatly appreciate it. Yeah, so with the new offer was to put down the burden. And to her, I feel she looked at, like, she was pissed that the dad was going to leave her. And so the best way she could handle it was by going into this King of of Wands reversed energy, which is like an action card, an aggressive card, and then more Wands on top of it, which is, again, more fire. So there's a lot of fire here again. Why is it 3 of Swords reversed? The 3 of Swords is reversed for Gannon because he is feeling temperance is starting to come out now. He feels that the emotions and words and actions are starting to match up, because you see the cups here, you know, in the fire. So the actions and the emotions are starting to add up to where people are starting to understand that it's not making sense. So like I said, if oh my gosh. So if you're coming into the chat room and you're interested in finding or helping us find Gannon, if you could give it a thumbs up, I'd greatly appreciate it. Like I said, we're almost done with the spread for him for right now, and then we'll go ahead and discuss it after. You can click the notification bell over here and the subscribe bell, and it will let you know in the future any more tarot readings that we do on any of the missing crime, like I said, any of the missing children. We do different crime cases all the time, but right now I am focused on this one because he was, I feel like, trying to get some points across this afternoon. Let me see what card fell. For the 3 of Cups is the Hangman in reverse. So basically this person was acting like partying, overindulging, doing things they shouldn't do, but they were acting like they weren't. They were acting like they're a completely normal person, which would explain her talking about how she's not being treated right. She has a PhD and all that crap like that. So that's why I think she's trying to act like she's normal, but she's actually like not really normal. Like that usually, I mean, we got the 2 of Cups underneath that. That's another water card. Oh, slow inside of here. So over the 2 of Cups is the Page of Cups. So again, he felt like whatever emotion was being offered between, like I said, I know this was, I think this is her being pissed off, to be honest. The stepmom that the father and the biological mother and father have come together to try to find their child. So she's looking at them like she's pissed. Like she doesn't like it. A Mona peasant came into chat. Oh, yeah. So, as I said, as you're coming in the chat room, if you are trying to find, if you want to help us try to find Gannon, if you can give us a thumbs up, we'd greatly appreciate it. Like I said, we are trying to combine what we are learning on a daily basis with facts and with the tarot cards that help kind of guide us in certain directions. And we also have other people in the room who pick up on energies as well. So, also, I want to point out that the full card came out just now too for the last card that I pulled for him, which means there was a brand new beginning somewhere. And it's usually a bit of a like rash or immature fast decision. It doesn't always mean it goes bad. It just means somebody took a giant leap of faith. Like that's why I said that's usually why on the other one it's like there's a cliff, and yeah, and again here is the 10 of Swords. So it's showing that the cycle has come to an end of the whole foolishness and misbehavior and all that kind of stuff. Hi, Jackie. All right, so that is his reading, y'all. So what do y'all think for that at the moment? The stepmom worked out in the basement. No, she wouldn't do nothing on Monday but fucking up her own home life. Full of shit. As I said, you're coming in the room, give it a thumbs up. Like I said, like, cause, yeah, she wasn't doing anything on Monday as far as working out. She was, doing things she shouldn't have been doing by turning her home life upside down. So Oh, it's going down quick. This ain't gonna be something that's gonna take like years or months or whatever to figure out, or even like we're gonna know soon. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if she's charged overnight. Like, that's how much, like, mm, she does. She has a domestic violence and an assault charge, and one was in 2010 and one was in 2011. So it was like, yes, less than a year apart. She had like literally, I guess, beat the crap out of somebody and didn't learn her lesson and did it again. So, and then domestic violence, that means it was within the home, so she had a history of being aggressive with inside the home. So I don't know who the charges came from, but I do know she was charged with that in 2010 and 2011. Yeah, and she was on the sugar daddy site because she was about to get divorced. So she was trying to find a new dad, like a new sugar daddy to take care of her and her kids. Like I said, that's why I think whenever he left, she behaved the way that she did towards him. That's why I said something shifted. I said that yesterday. I felt like there was something that shifted. And now that I know that she was on the sugar daddy site and doing all that kind of stuff like that, she was trying to find somebody new. So she was trying to, set up a new life for herself. So I think she was pissed that the dad didn't want her anymore. So that was her way of getting back at him, unfortunately, because that's her mentality. No, I think she was just pissed off that the dad was going to divorce her, to be honest. Mm. I think most of it just had to do with her being upset about the dad not wanting much to do with her no more. Because I said, like, he had to know she was on these sugar daddy sites and doing all this kind of stuff like that. Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why she was so pissed off in the interview too, because like the mom is staying in the house, and as I'm saying, like, of course it's going to piss her off, So and she actually cheated, like from what we understand, she cheated and got into the relationship, and that's how she married him to begin with. So, I mean, that doesn't make anything like any better. I mean, I said, from what I understand, they were supposed to be friends, and she like ended up sleeping with him behind the. I don't know if that's true or not, but from what I understand, they got together through an affair. Maybe that's why it was late at night, and that's why the candles were burning. He was trying to set the mood. Hi, Muka. Yeah, that's what we're talking about, Savannah, too. We're talking about the surveillance video that we haven't really been able to see it too much because, like you said, they're not really releasing anything about it. Just that it's a break. What are you doing, Max? Yeah, come on. You really got your butt in the way. Yeah, pretty much. Lots in reverse. Yeah, he loves to be like on camera and rub all over it, and it's just like doing that, like, which is so like not cool. Nobody wants to look at that. So, but yeah, I mean, I said there was still a lot of fire in the cards. So again, maybe something happened in the house. Like I said, maybe she was cheating on him already because she was on the sugar daddy site, and maybe he did see something. I don't know, but I guess that would depend, like how late she rented the car, and things like that. Because too, like, I don't know. I just can't see having some dude over in the house during broad daylight. So I'm wondering, like, can you even rent a car late at night? I don't know. I guess you can. I'm sure you can. I guess you could, like, when you're coming home from the airport or something. Yeah, that's crazy, Savannah. They got some like bad edibles or some shit up there. Like everybody's like losing their minds. Rex agrees. Get your butt out of the camera. No, it's confirmed she rented the car. It's not speculation. She did, and she returned it Monday evening. Hi, Denmere. Sage the whole state daily, J. Palo Santo's that shit all day and night. Just throw a big pile of that fucking wood and just light that shit. Yeah, well, Texas Equusearch knows their shit, so I mean, I'm sure as soon as they get there, yeah. I mean, Texas Equusearch is good. Yeah, we were talking about that in a past interview. Muka, she kept referring him to him in the past tense. Like headbutting me. Yeah, we can do that. I've done a few channelings tonight, so I don't really want to. I can see like if I can get like 3 basic cards that might say like what's going on over there, but. Stop it. Oh yeah, she knows where he is. She was the only person with him. Of course she knows where. Like he just walked out the house and you didn't like wonder where he went or anything. Didn't have himself. I mean, like that's not you wouldn't. She's full crap. She knows where he is. She did it. Sorry. And like I said, and again, I know it's still a missing persons, and I apologize if it offends anybody in any certain way, but that mom is not right. She did something. Well, I pulled 4 cards for Colorado. Most of them are reversed. Y'all have the Emperor in reverse for Colorado, which would be like upright. The Emperor runs the realms. He is like higher than the kings. He runs the realms. He's the shit, right? So reversed, it's like he's doing that, but he's doing it for the wrong reasons. So something within the energy, I guess, in that state is giving that off. Next to that is the Page of Cups in reverse. So there's also being a lot of immature emotions and things like that being given and or offered. And oh my gosh, did you just knock all my crystals down? Some type of immature offer is being brought in towards the Emperor in reverse, and it looks like he's accepting it. And there's also, it seems for Colorado, the state is losing strength in some way. I'm not sure why that would be, but it does show that strength is in reverse for the state of Colorado. But it also does show that the Queen of Wands is going to be coming in to end that with her swords. She's not in reverse, but she's going to come in and try to end it in a positive way. So that's kind of what I got for Colorado. I just asked basically what's going on in Colorado, and that's what it came out as. So I said, there's 40 people in the chat room. And I said, we are talking about Gannon right now. We are trying to find Gannon. So if you're interested in helping us find Gannon, if you could hit the like button, I'd greatly appreciate it. That would bring more people into the room who are also looking for Gannon. That's what I said. We would like maybe them, if they have more tips that we might not have, or we have tips that they might not have, we can add them together, and then we can see, compare tips and see what, we can find. So like I said, as you come into the room, if you're, wanting to help us try to find Gannon, if you could hit the thumbs up or even hit the notification bell and subscribe bell over here, I greatly appreciate it, because I update as I get downloads from him. So they might have pulled the daughter aside. I'm sure they pulled the daughter aside, actually. I don't even think, I wouldn't even think that they wouldn't. Yeah, they pulled the daughter aside for sure and asked her, and I'm sure it didn't add up. So is Big Eyes here? Oh, hey, what, Big Eyes? I didn't see you come in. Freaking eyes. I need to get glasses. I don't feel like a heavy trafficking thing, to be honest. I know some people in their readings have picked that up, but for my reading, I don't feel like it's a trafficking thing. I mean, it might be a passing off of a child thing, or like selling off a child thing. I mean, which is trafficking, but I'm not saying like they could have just adopted, like, someone wanted a kid. So I don't know, I don't know. All I know is she did something. She did something. That's all I know. Exactly, Christy. Like, who's their daughter in that situation? That's what I'm saying. It just shows you. Like I said, that's what I said. She should be called Mommy Dearest from now on, and like the headlines. Like I said, I'm sure she brought her inside and smacked her with a hanger for like not fucking answering right away the way she should have. Oh, Miss Texas, you're so sweet. Oh, the truth will come out. I said, everything done in the dark comes to light. Everything. It's like in the Bible, I want to say. Like, anything that you do in the dark comes to light. Always. Always comes full circle. No matter what it is. Even, like I said, even if you think to the day you die, it's going to go to your grave. Once you die, somebody's going to tell. And then everybody's going to know anyways. Like, that's just how it is. Like, think about how many things you find out about people after they have passed. Things you never knew about them. Hello, a little bit. Like I said, as you're coming to the room, if you give it a thumbs up and you're searching for Gannon, we greatly appreciate it. That's what we are doing. We are trying to add facts and put things together to put so that we can find Gannon. So if you are interested in trying to find him, we would greatly appreciate it if you give it a thumbs up, and you can hit the notification. You can click the notification bell and click the subscribe bell over here, and that will let you know in the future whenever readings come across for him. Like I said, or anybody else cases that are missing that we do. So, yeah, we heard that Chrissy. Supposedly they were taking a bunch of items out of the home. Yeah, it's on the neighbor's security camera, but they won't release the footage yet to anybody, like for us to see. They just said that it's that's enough, like that for them to like it basically was like a clue. Yeah, they were carrying out evidence in bags, I think. Yeah, they're gonna check the DNA on some of the stuff. Like I said, I'm sure they pulled up wherever the carpet was replaced and swabbed the hell out of that to see what was underneath that carpet. I don't know. I don't think his body was in the house, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know. It could have been, but I just don't feel like his body was that close for some reason. Yeah, why would you be removing the flyers? That's odd. Makes you wonder who she had removing the flyers. Yeah, I know. I agree, Gypsy. Oh yeah, I'm sure they did it at Miss Texas. I'm sure they sprayed the shit out of there to see how much blood was actually in like embedded into the walls and things. If there was. But I do agree that they probably did that. I think she was jealous of the relationship with the dad, but I think the dad was ending the relationship with her. Like, I think he had probably told her, like, I don't think they were getting along anymore. I think they were probably getting ready to get divorced. And I think, like, whenever he left, she took it out on him, type of thing. That's what I kind of am picking up a little bit. It's almost like, because I don't feel like she always hated him that much. I feel like she did actually, like, maybe in the beginning, like, kind of, I don't want to say, like, loved him or anything like that because of what she's done now. But, like, I mean, something shifted. And that's what I'm saying. And I feel like, obviously, with the dad not having her in the house, thinking that she might have had something to do with it, having the real mother, that, you know, the biological mother there. I don't know. I just feel that the father was probably already going to leave her. And maybe that's why she took it out on Gannon. Yeah. The dad was going to be gone for a while. And she was going to be the only one left with the child. So, like, I mean, imagine that. Like I said, some bitter bitch who is pissed because her husband's about to leave her, and she got into the relationship by cheating with the husband. And this is a kid that's not hers. So when the husband leaves town for, like, let's just say a month, you think she's going to be nice to that kid? Probably not. I mean, most people would. They should be. But that's the right thing to do. But obviously, if what's going on is going on, then she's not a good person. So, Maybe he told him that he was finally going to tell. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, the dad's in the National Guard. He leaves for long amounts of time. So she knew she had a long period of time to do certain things. Yeah, all she talked about herself was the interview. In the interview, all she talked about how she deserved all these apologies from everybody, like stuff that just like, why would that shit even be on your mind if you're missing your stepson? Like, I would be bawling my eyes out, like trying to find my stepson. I wouldn't be sitting there like demanding apologies, like from my husband and all this other stuff. That's what I'm saying. Like, she's full of it. Like, she's full of it. You can see it, and she's angry in the interview. She's like, I don't know. Yeah, when the husband hugged, exactly, Martha, when the husband hugged the ex-wife, you could feel like a connection. And I'm sure that just like chapped her ass. Like, you could tell like he still loves his ex-wife. Yeah, exactly. Could you imagine how he feels? Like, if he had never had nothing to do with this woman, then this probably wouldn't have happened. That's what I'm saying. Like, and I'm just I'm just saying, because of the situation of how they got together. I could imagine, like I'm saying, I feel horrible for both of the parents, of Gannon. Like, and that the National Guard, like, you can be gone for like weeks to months at a time. I know that much. Like, like, I know it's at least weeks at a time, if not months. But you're gone for a long time. So she would have had him in her care for like 3 months or something. Let's just say the longest. I don't know why the kid wasn't with the biological mom, but she has other kids too. So I'm not really sure. I don't know if it was a custody agreement they made, so that the kid didn't have to switch school districts and didn't have to like up his root his life from where he was. Because I don't know how long they were married before this happened. Um, but I mean, that's neat. Again, to me, that's neither here nor there. Because the mom loved her son, loves her son, loves her son. You can see that, and so does the father, and you can see that they still love each other too. So, and that's my opinion. Like I said, and whether you can take it or you can leave it, it doesn't matter either way to anybody. Yeah, they share custody. That's what I'm saying. They might have like where 6 months he stays with her and 6 months. That's what I'm saying. Everybody's is different. Like, my custody papers are different for both of my children completely. Like, one's like totally like customized for like, you can't do this, you can't do that. And one is like basic standard papers where nothing's changed. I'm guessing she has new children, and that there's other children in the picture other than her son. If you look at her Facebook profile, so I mean, I don't know if she has other children, but I mean, regardless, she doesn't live in that state anymore. That's not where she was from. She went back home after she got a divorce from her husband, so that's why she's not living there. So, like I said, maybe it was an agreement they made to where they had an even split custody, like where he went to her for a while and he was with him for a while. Yeah, 50-50. The kids left were, like I said, they probably had 50-50 custody or something, or like, who knows? It could have been something that even went to like their job schedules or something like that. Yeah. Stepmoms are always inconvenienced, but they put themselves in that situation. Okay. Not, like I said again, not all stepmoms. There's wonderful stepmoms out there. So again, if don't take wrong what I'm saying, but Thank you, madam, for explaining that. I don't know what's anymore. I guess that's where they're looking now at, Christina. Sorry, my eyes are horrible. So, like I said, as you're coming in the chat room, if you're interested in the subject matter that we were talking about, which is going to be Gannon, we are looking for Gannon. We are trying to see if anybody might have any information that we don't have. We've done a tarot reading on him again tonight. And if you are interested in trying to help us find Gannon, you can click the like button and click the subscribe bar and the notification bell over here, and that will notify you whenever we have future updates on Gannon or anybody, any other missing children or individuals in general. And I also do tarot card readings, and so it'll let you know when I upload those as well. We also discuss those, like we're discussing Gannon's case right now. So like I said, if you're interested in trying to help us find Gannon, if you give it a thumbs up, I greatly appreciate it. And I would greatly appreciate it if you could hit the notification bell so that way you could be notified when we have more information. My email's in my about section, Angie, on my main page. If you go to my main page, it has where it's like readings and stuff and like PayPal accounts and things, like it's somewhere like in between one of those. My email, but it's I'll type it in for you so you can see it. You're welcome. Yeah, and I keep getting the 5 of Pentacles card, like out in the cold for his readings. No, they have not said what they found yet. So while everybody's chatting again, I just want to let everybody know again who's coming into the chat room, because we do have people coming in and out. I want to let y'all know that we are looking for Gannon currently. We have found out some new information as far as the car, her renting a car, renting it Monday morning and having it till Monday evening. There was a burn in the carpet. She had it removed. And then today they also had the forensic teams in there basically taking out bags of evidence. So Texas Equusearch is also going to be coming in soon to help look for Gannon. So, like I said, if you're interested in being a part of the Southern Soul Tarot family, you can go ahead and click the notification bell and click the subscribe bar over here, and you can go ahead and give the chat a thumbs up if you are interested in trying to help us find Gannon. Yeah, the carpet was burned, supposedly. She said a candle burned the carpet, so she cut it out and replaced it like the same day. Yeah, burnt, missing carpet cut out, missing kid, and a rental car. Like, and fake doctor's appointments. Exactly, Jay. Oh, thank you. I'm a Leo on a Virgo cusp, so that might be why. Because we both have Leo and Earth, or both Leo and Earth cusp, so that probably is why But I'm glad you're enjoying the channel. Thank you, Angie. I still need to call you, Jay, I think. I think it was you. That's what I'm saying. Like, if your child's missing, you would be crying. Like, you would be doing what the actual biological mother's doing, whether you are being accused or not. You wouldn't be like being so defensive. You would be crying, doing the same thing. Like, oh my gosh, I miss my son. Like, like help me find him. Like whether it's your stepson or not, right? And she's not doing that. She's like being defensive. Like I said, and the only reason people are defensive is because they've done something wrong. So most of the time. Because most of the time, if someone's and you haven't done nothing, you're not going to sit there and like argue with them about it or defend it. Yeah, and you wouldn't lawyer up either. Why is she asking for a lawyer when she's not even under arrest? Oh my gosh, they'd probably have to. It's more than a nutcase if I couldn't find my kid. Like, I would lose my mind. Like, I can't even. Like, I would never even. Oh yeah, she said her whole family was looking. She said her and his aunt and whatever else is on her side of the family was looking for him, and she couldn't wait till her husband he got like found, so her husband had to apologize to him. That's what I'm saying. I would be so upset. Like, there's no way I could even like how the mom and the dad are like hugging each other. It's like you can tell they're just so beside themselves, and it's like she's just like I said, she's being ugly. She's being nasty. She's like, well, I demand apologies. I this and that. And then I can't even go in my own home. And nah. Like, who cares about you? Like, you're not missing. You're the reason he is missing. So why don't you go away and go complain somewhere else? Yeah. Most of the time when people are lying, if you stay quiet, they'll just keep talking and talking and talking. So that's a good point, Kathy. She kept talking and talking and talking to the point where she was like making it obvious that she was lying. Yeah. Good point, Chrissy. She's not the one that reported it. The neighbor reported it. So she's lying about that also. Oh yeah, the reporter knew she was lying. Like, you could tell he was looking at her like, for real? Like, you really want to keep talking? I'm gonna let you keep talking, but you sound like you're digging your own like hole, like I said. Just give her the rope. She's hanging or I mean literally, give her the rope. That's all you need to do. She's already doing it. Like, I have like something on my eyelash and I can't see what it is. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, why does she have her back to the camera the whole time? Yeah, just like Chris Watts there and him wearing his favorite T-shirt, like, oh, this is my favorite team. Who gives a crap? Like I said, like all he did was talk about himself and what he liked and things like that. He didn't. That's the same thing she's doing. Silly dilly. Yeah. Yeah, as I said, she reminded me of like the girl version of Chris Watts, but like in a Harley Dilly way, if that makes sense. You know? Yeah, why are you gonna even be on an interview if you're just gonna have your back to the camera the whole time and you're gonna bully your younger daughter into getting on camera? Everybody keeps saying, I need to look at the Chiron case because I have no clue. I have not seen it. And everybody keeps saying it's similar. Kind of interested. Like, I feel like, again, I've heard it so many times. Like, I feel like I need to, like, yeah, I agree, Jay. Like I said, you're coming in the chat room if you are interested in the subject matter we were talking about and trying to help us find Gannon. I would appreciate it if you give it a thumbs up. Like I said, we are putting all the information that we have together along with other gifts that other people have in the room. So if you're enjoying the conversation, like I said, if you give it a thumbs up so that we could try to find Gannon, I would greatly appreciate it. I said you can also hit the click the notification bell and the subscribe bar over here, and it will let you know whenever we upload future videos about Gannon or anybody else, as far as any missing persons or any other tarot crime readings. That's usually kind of what I do. I do other readings, but those are in my about section, the information about those if you're interested. So I'm sorry to hear that, Angie. Yeah, that'd be a good point. Is Texas. So is there anything else that y'all wanted to talk about it tonight? Or sorry, I'm just a little bit tired. I'm sure she will. She'll get arrested. None of her story makes sense. Like, she's ruined it already. Like, just by her going on there, she should have never did that interview the way she did it and dragged her daughter into it. Like, that's not going to help her. Oh, yeah. I agree with Big Eyes. I agree, Savannah. I hope they find him and bring him home safe, or, whatever closure is best for, I don't know. All I'm saying is I hope they find him. I agree. And so all we can say is prayers for him and just hope for the best. Yeah, as I said, I agree with Martha. Like I said, I'm getting a little bit tired. I got to get up in the morning soon, and I do still want to do a little bit more research on some cases tomorrow for y'all because I don't. What is today? Monday. I don't go back to work for like 3 more days, so there's a few cases I really want to get kind of done, so that we can go ahead and discuss them. Yes, we had a great chat tonight, and everybody that was in the chat room, I greatly appreciated it. Everybody was very knowledgeable and polite, and I greatly appreciate that. I agree, Christina. I hope it does break wide open. The surveillance has showed us nothing. 504. They are showing us nothing. They're just saying that it's enough for them to basically make a move, I guess. So, again, thank you, Lady D. Like I said, we're going to all have prayers for Gannon. Like I said, we're going to take just like a 10 to 15 seconds of silence. We're going to say a prayer for Gannon. And like I said, we'll hope that when Texas Equusearch gets here, that they will find him. So I would like to say, starting now, let's just have a moment of silence and say a prayer for him. So I'm going to do so, and hopefully y'all will join me in that. Okay, so amen. Yes, I agree. Like I said, I hope that we find him, and I hope that we find out very soon. So, again, I want to thank each and every one of you for being part of the Southern Soul Tarot Chat family. Like I said, if you have just joined the chat tonight, this is your first time, we would love for you to be a part of the Southern Soul fam. If you go ahead and click the notification bell over here and click the subscribe bar, it'll let you know any future updates that we'll have, live streams, tarot card readings, anything like that of the sort. So you will be the first to be notified, so you'll know when it's going on as it's going on. So if you're interested in trying to help us find Gannon, or have any information, or want to continue to follow the case, you can go, like I said, you can go ahead and click the notification bell and the notification bar over here. Yeah. Thank you, Lady D. And good night, Mooka. Good night, Jeannie. Good night, Savannah. You're welcome. And like I said, I'm going to be looking into a case tomorrow afternoon. Like I said, I might come on in the afternoon if I get time. We'll see. It's just going to depend on when the baby sleeps. But for sure, I will be uploading a video, a new tarot crime, a new tarot crime for the playlist, a new tarot crime video for the playlist that we can go ahead and discuss. So, all right, you guys. So everyone have a good night. Thank you. And like I said, I want to thank y'all for joining me for the chat. Like I said, hopefully, like I said, we'll find out something soon. And I want to thank each and every one of you for, thank you, Judy. I appreciate it. Good night, Angie. And same to you, big eyes. Yeah, y'all all have a good night. And like I said, we'll go ahead and reconvene tomorrow. And hopefully we'll get some more information. If not, Jay. Good night, Nicole. And you're welcome, Kathy. Thank you. Like I said, and I will be speaking to y'all very soon tomorrow. Like I said, hopefully I can get with y'all in the morning. Or it might be really early, or it might be mid-afternoon. But if not, I'll be uploading the video in the mid-afternoon for you, and you will be have the video for us to discuss tomorrow night. And then also we can recap if we hear anything from tonight. So again, I want to thank y'all, and y'all have a good one. So thank you so much for being part of the Southern Soul Tarot family. So I will see y'all again soon. Good night.